It's quite difficult to recognise that someone is manipulating your reality, as they do it in so many underhand, covert ways that you can't see what they're doing to you, because if you could recognise what they're doing to you from the offset, you wouldn't put up with their behaviour. So this video is going to be a few signs that you're being manipulated, and one of the first signs is when you find yourself blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong, as not everything is your fault. As a narcissistic person would like you to believe everything is your fault. When you find yourself taking responsibility for their behaviour is on them, not you. They're manipulating you to take responsibility so that they don't have to. When you find yourself feeling guilty for just being yourself, narcissistic people are exploitative, and they are going to exploit your emotions in order to work in their favour. And one way they do this is by making you feel guilty, by turning round and claiming, after all I've done for you, so that you feel like you owe them something because they believe that you owe them something. That's why they're so convincing. They believe because they've done something for you, you owe them something. So they're very convincing when they say, after all I've done for you. Or they have some sort of illness that they haven't actually got, but because you can't prove that at the time, you're the one that feels bad. They accuse you of being awkward. With a narcissist, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Yet they're going to go all out as soon as you start trying to be yourself to accuse you of being awkward, so you feel guilty for being yourself. When you want to achieve something for yourself, they'll claim that you're being selfish, that you're letting them down, so you feel guilty for being yourself. So when you start feeling guilty for being yourself, there's a good chance that somebody is manipulating your reality. When you find yourself feeling anxious and uneasy around those you should feel at ease with, there's a good chance they're manipulating your reality. Now, this can bleed out into other areas of your life, because a narcissist brainwashes you to such an extent that you no longer know who you are as a person, and you're questioning your motives and your intentions constantly, that you can begin to be anxious around other people. You can begin to withdraw from the world. You can begin to feel overwhelmed by the world. We can all have overwhelm in our life when we are working on something and it's taking up a lot of our time, and we've got different sorts of obligations going off and we're trying to fit everything in, and that's our own overwhelm, which we can break down into smaller portions and do each task and overcome. However, when you are feeling overwhelmed due to the situation you're in, which isn't the situation you created, there's a good chance that somebody is manipulating your reality. When you're afraid to have an opinion, afraid to have a voice, because every time you speak up for who you are as a person, they humiliate you, they shame you, they blame you, they mock you, they pull you down, they rage out at you, they attack you, they accuse you. So you live in fear. They've instilled that fear within you. You live in fear of being yourself around them. However, you can't win because they accuse you of changing and no longer being the person that they met, even though they don't want to recognize that they've changed you, and you don't recognize that being around them has changed who you are as a person. You just start to blame yourself for everything that's going wrong. With a narcissistic person, they will happily go right ahead and cheat on you. Not all narcissists cheat. They would cheat you out of your hopes, your dreams, your hobbies, your friends and family. Those who cheat intimately on a partner with somebody else you'll often find when they get caught out, they turn around and say, if you'd have paid me more attention. And that's because they genuinely believe that they were entitled to do that because you weren't giving them the attention that they believe they're entitled to. However, no matter how much attention you give them, it's never enough for them. Which is why when they say these things to you, you can stand there almost dumbfounded thinking they actually believe that, because they actually believe that. When things just no longer make sense, when things just no longer add up, when you find yourself searching and searching for answers because you want things to make sense, when you find yourself Googling people's behaviour to try and understand their behaviour, to try and understand what's happening to you, there's a good chance that somebody is manipulating your reality. When you start to believe that you're the one that's imagining things, that you're the one who is going crazy, there's a high chance that somebody has manipulated your reality to such an extent that you believe you're going crazy. Not only do you believe you're going crazy, they will inform you that you are the one who is going crazy, and they will take you to the doctors to help and support you through your overwhelm and through your depression, so that they can play the hero with you of just how supportive they are, so that you fear losing them because they're the one who's supporting you, and they go and tell everyone around you just how crazy you are and play the victim and gain sympathetic attention for how much they're helping you, because nobody recognises that they are the very person destroying you, until they up and leave you. Even though they blamed you for all their problems, they up and leave you. You manage to get back on your feet and get momentum going and build your life back together, at which point a narcissist will want to come back for the hoover because they see you do well. They don't want you back, they want what you've achieved back. However, the narcissist repeats those same problems and those same patterns because they never resolve them. They blame everybody else continuously through their next relationships. And then it's for those people that the narcissist is around to see that pattern of behaviour and walk free. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments. Any signs you noticed, as we often don't realise till after the fact that you were being manipulated. Any red flags, we don't recognise those red flags when we're in it. It's only when we're out of it and we look back and piece it together and gain an understanding and the knowledge of what we've been through, do we understand what those red flags mean. So any you noticed behaviours or signs that you were being manipulated, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continuous support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.